All right. Welcome, everyone, to our Monday with the Mayor program. And I am Mayor Debbie Wynn. I'm happy to be here tonight. And joining me here in the audience is our City Councilwoman, Marisa Manzione. And also we have our Parks and Recreation Director, Darwin Cook, who is here. We've also got Holly and Shiloh, who are over here running all the technical stuff. So thank you for being here and keeping us going today. Okay, so tonight's topic is PAR, P-A-R. That is the Parks, Arts, and Recreation program that we have here at the city. And this program develops and maintains cultural, artistic, and recreational opportunities in our city. And so I'm going to explain to you tonight where the PAR funding comes from. Back in 2004, Tooele County decided that they did not want to participate in the PAR program, and that gave Tooele City the opportunity to participate. So we went to the voters and asked them if they would approve the PAR program. And of course, it passed with a large number of votes. Then in 2012, we took it again to the voters, and they reauthorized the use of the PAR funds for another 10 years. State law requires now that we do this every 10 years. So obviously, 2012 to 2022, it's time to put this option back on the ballot for the voters to vote for or against, whether they will accept this or not. This is how the PAR is funded. PAR is a 1/10 of 1% sales and use tax, which means anytime that you go to a store and purchase something and you are charged a sales tax, part of that, which is 1/10 of 1%, will be put in the fund for the PAR tax. So if you purchase a $10 pizza, 1 penny of that goes to the PAR. If you buy $100 worth of groceries, then 10 cents goes to PAR. So it seems very, very minimal, which it is, but it adds up. And I'm going to let you know in just a short time what we use the PAR tax for. But I want you to know this is not a property tax. Not a property tax. It is a sales tax, which means anyone who purchases an item that you pay sales tax on in Tooele City limits, that is who participates, and that money goes into the account. So we welcome everyone that lives in this valley to come to Tooele to shop and eat at our restaurants and come to all of our stores. Also, tourists or travelers that come through town and purchase anything, they are also paying in to that PAR sales tax. Okay, so now I want you to give you some information on what it looks like on the ballot. So this year on the ballot, it does not say PAR tax. What it says is Proposition number 6, Tooele City, question number 1. That is how it is labeled on your ballot. So after you get through all of those individual people that are running for office, you will see this Proposition number 6, Tooele City, question number 1. And then underneath that heading, it will say specifically, shall Tooele City, Utah reauthorize a 0.1%, 1/10 of 1% sales and use tax to fund the cultural facilities, cultural organizations, and parks and recreational facilities in Tooele City. And then it will give a little information on the ballot of what the funding may be used for, and then you will see the 2 boxes, yes and no. That's what it looks like on your ballot. So, what are the benefits of the PAR tax? We're going to tell you in just a minute here about these amenities, programs, and activities that improve our quality of life in Tooele City. They improve our quality of life. And if we don't have these activities and this funding, it may not be funded, and some of those activities could go away. but I do believe that it so much adds to our quality of life here. So now I'm going to turn the time over for a couple of minutes to Marisa Manzione, introduced here just a moment ago. She's on our city council, and also Tony Graff is here. He is also on our city council, and they both serve on the Arts Council, and they're going to tell you a little bit about the Arts Council and then what we use the PAR tax for. So I'll turn the time over to them. Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We just want to talk a little bit today about some of the amenities and some of the benefits we have from our PAR funding in Tooele City. And we have been able to do a lot of things in the last several years, the last 10 years, I guess, since it's been reauthorized in Tooele. And these are just a short list of some of those items. So we have, there are 12 new pickleball courts with lighting and a new walking path at Elton Park. We've completed the Skyline Nature Park, some people call it the Dinosaur Park, with interactive games, fitness equipment, and a jogging trail. And we've recently made some upgrades to the Dow Jones Building and the Teen Center on 7th Street. And these facilities have been the home to the Boys and Girls Clubs and many of our youth sports clubs over the years. We've put in new flooring at both locations, and the Dow James Building will be better for basketball and indoor soccer, and they've installed some places to put nets for the pickleball courts indoors, so that'll be awesome. And then when the weather turns colder, we open the Dow James Building for walkers in the early morning from 7 to 9 a.m., so the floor will be a lot better for those walkers who come in and use that facility to stay out of the cold. The Teen Center floor is now designed for roller skating and rollerblading. So if you've lived here for a long time, you might remember that used to be a skating rink. It is now a skating rink again, or has the possibility to be. There's also hopscotch and shuffleboard. And these facilities are available for public rental and have hosted a lot of birthday parties and weddings and family parties and things like that. So we're really proud of the upgrades that we've been able to make at these facilities with PAR funding.
We've also replaced and installed many new playgrounds at several parks around the city. We're working on the next phase of England Acres Park, which will consist of a new pavilion, playground, trail system, and dog park. We restored the brick at the old Carnegie Library, which houses the Pioneer Museum. We've had white paint removed and restored the beautiful brick, added a new door and window, a new soffit and out exterior. It looks beautiful, and we want to thank the Sons of the Utah Pioneers for all their help with that project. We also replaced the dock at the Tooele Valley Museum and Historic Park, known to most of you as the Railroad Museum. We love that we've been able to use the PAR funding to preserve our history. We are putting in an automated irrigation system with smart controllers at our parks. We have been completing these projects one park at a time as PAR funding allows. This is in an effort to conserve water and to be more water-wise, which we all know is critical.
So as the mayor mentioned, Councilman Graff and myself, we both serve on the Tooele City Arts Council. And the Arts Council does a lot of great work in our community, and especially in Tooele City. They offer a lot of workshops and art classes for people in the community, including craft workshops, photography classes, pottery classes, arts in the park, watercolor painting, oil painting, art shows, sidewalk chalk art contests. They last year participated in the Missoula Children's Theater and had many youth participate in that, and arts in the park for kids.
In addition, Tooele City Arts Council, and by means of the funding, the Arts Guild, so this is some of the projects, the Arts Guild, who painted murals at the Chamber, Athenian Art Studio, who is also going to be painting murals throughout our city, the Tooele Valley Wind Ensemble, Tooele Valley Academy of Dance, Tooele Valley Theater, and the Tooele Arts Festival.
So the Arts Council also provides funding for Fridays on Vine, which we have several hundred people come out to throughout the summer each Friday to listen to different concerts and maybe eat at the food trucks and enjoy the park. They also provide funding for the 4th of July concert and fireworks and the annual holiday concert in December.
So I just want to, you've heard a little bit about some of the items that the PAR tax funds, and I strongly encourage you to consider and actually to vote in favor of it. It really makes our city more of a town, community activities that we can all come together, and it comes at such a small cost, but the benefits greatly outweigh the little that we pay for it.
Thank you so much. So now I'm going to give you just a little bit of information about voting. First of all, if you are already registered to vote, you would have received in the mail a little flyer talking about the PAR tax, Twila City Proposition Number 6. That is the one, and you should have received something, but all of the information that is on this flyer is available on our website. And we've sent it out through social media also. Just so that you know, you can still register to vote. It is not too late. You just need to register before 5 p.m. on October 28th. That is a Friday. You can call the county clerk's office at the county building, that's the county clerk, for more information, or you can also look on their website. You can, once you vote, you have several different ways you can vote this year. You can drop off your ballot here at City Hall or the county building, and there is a drop box outside. Don't bring it inside. Put it in the drop box out, like I say, outside of the back of City Hall or at the county building. You can mail it by November the 7th. If you are a person that doesn't want to vote by mail, and you got the ballot in the mail, but you want to vote in person, you can do that also. First of all, you can vote on Election Day, but you will need to bring that ballot with you if you received it in the mail. Early voting is going to be held on October 27th and 28th, and November 3rd and 4th at the county clerk's office, so you can also go there. You can also find out all about voting throughout the state, but you only want to care about what Twila City, because that's the voters that you are. You can go to vote.utah.gov for all kinds of information that they will tell you all about. And then all the information you can see on the screen behind me, there's lots of information on it. You can, that will all be posted on our website and also on our social media accounts. Another way you can get more information about PAR is you can call the mayor's office at 435-843-2104. Shiloh will answer the phone, and she knows all about the PAR tax, so she'll be able to tell you, or you can email Shiloh B, that is B as in Baker, Shiloh B at twilacity.org, or you can also go to our website, twilacity.org, and then also all of our social media accounts. So we're grateful that you have watched this presentation tonight. If you're watching right now, you're obviously watching live, but anybody else that wants to go to our YouTube channel, Twila City, just go to, you can search Twila City channel on YouTube, and you'll be able to find this and watch it. And again, if you have any more questions, we'll be happy to answer them. So do we have any answers online tonight? Okay, great. How about any questions here in the audience? See, we must have done a great job at presenting because we don't have any questions, so that's awesome. So thank you very much. We do appreciate all of the great things that we're able to do with the PAR tax, and we hope that we'll be able to do that again for another 10 years. So thank you very much, and good night.